Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be talking, I'm going to be opening to you guys about my body image issues, how it developed, and how I am trying to overcome them. I have been dreading making this video, felt a little embarrassed, and I've been thinking like, why would I ever do this video, like people don't want to hear this. And then I thought about me, and when I was going through this and it was really bad for me, how hearing other girls' stories helped me a lot overcome my issues. I'm just hoping that this can help at least one person going through this, and hopefully we can become a lot more comfortable talking about body image issues, about self-love, and how important it is, especially if you are a model. So let's start from the beginning. I am natural skinny genetically. Like, I used to be a gymnast, super athletic. My diet was like extremely unhealthy. I was eating pizza, like regular pizza, burgers, ice cream, a ton of cheese, on the extremely unhealthy, fried, extra greasy side. And I was still super skinny, super flat stomach. People made fun of me sometimes. I did not care. I was happy with my body. So moving forward, I moved to the US. In like very few months, I gained 7 pounds. Freak out. Gaining 7 pounds but just coming to this country in such little time freaked me out. Called my best friend. She gave me a few pointers here and there. You know, I wasn't really sure exactly what eating healthy was. You know, for me, eating healthy was eating strawberries with Nutella. I follow all these fitness influencers on Instagram, and one of the things I did wrong was that I looked up to all of these girls that had been working out for like who knows how many years, and they look amazing, and I was like, I'm gonna look like this next summer. I started working out super intensively. I started to figure out, you know, healthy recipes. But everything that I was doing and everything that I was willing to do and everything that I was willing to eat and all that stuff was focused on aesthetics, like to getting a six-pack. That's pretty much it. I went with this mentality for a few years because I started working out like in 2013, I believe. What happened is that obviously I wasn't seeing results because I wasn't doing the right thing. Even though I was working out a lot, guys. I was working out 6 days a week, 2 to 3 hours a day. Eating wise, I have no idea how much I was eating, and I didn't really think about how my health was doing at the time. I was still getting sick. I was still catching a cold like almost every month. It was a moment in my life that I was catching a cold like really often, and that like didn't like spark anything. My digestive issues didn't like spark any thought on me like, oh, you know, I should look into this, I should try to fix it. You know, for me it was like abs. They say a lot of protein, I'm gonna eat a lot of protein. They say to do sprints, I'm gonna do sprints, even though I hated them. They say work out fasted, I'm gonna work out fasted, even though I did not probably eat enough the previous day, and I'm starving while I'm working out fasted. They say buy pre-workout. I bought pre-workout, even though it made me feel weird, and it made me go to the toilet right away. They said do a lot of HIIT workouts. I started doing a ton of HIIT workouts, super intense.
They say running a lot burns a ton of calories and fat, so I started running eating a lot of HIIT. They say a bulk to gain muscle and blah blah for like 3 months and then reps, so I started eating a ton of chicken, and I couldn't physically eat that much, but I was still trying to eat it. You know, I don't know how I was doing that, to be honest. But
yeah, all these things that are on social media on how to burn fat, how to get abs, it's very focused on aesthetics, and it makes you do everything in your power to just do that thing, and you think like if you do it for long enough you're gonna get this amazing results, without thinking that maybe you have digestive issues and you're not absorbing your nutrients the right way. Maybe you have a hormonal imbalance and that's why you can't lose weight. Maybe there's a problem with anything else in your body. Well, I at the time did not think about any of this, you know. So fast forward, I started working out around 2013. 2016 summertime, I was the heaviest I have ever been, even though I was working out so much religiously. I was eating healthy, and yeah, I ended up gaining weight, and one of the reasons probably why is that I was also restricting myself, I guess, and on the weekends I was eating way too much. I was so disappointed in the way that I look that I turned into a low-carb diet thing, because I don't know if you guys have seen it, but on Instagram, at least before this, all like body image issues and self-love and all this fitness influencers started opening up about the truth about being too intense at the gym and like being too intense with your diet is actually like horrible. But before all these people started talking about this, everybody was like, oh, like go hard or go home. It showed that low-carb diet was like the diet to get abs. And I was like, okay, finally I'm gonna be more disciplined this time and I'm gonna do a low-carb diet. I did it on and off for like a year. I did lose a lot of weight really fast, which is not healthy, even though at the time I was like proud of it, but honestly it's not healthy at all. And you're just making your body easier to gain fat. I lost my butt and I did not like that. And I did not like the part that I was binge eating, and I did not like the part that every time I went out to eat with my family or my friends, you know, when they serve the chips or they serve the bread on the table, I will be like, either it's all or nothing. Like, fast forward, I could not keep doing that any longer. But with all the ups and downs with, you know, this fitness journey that I had after doing an extreme diet like that, I ended up with the biggest waist I've ever been in my entire life, which is 28 inches. And I know in perspective that's not big, but that's big for me because I'm small. I'm a small human and I've always been like skinny. So the thing is that at the time that I knew my measurement, I didn't think anything of it. But then I started pursuing modeling like full time. And 2017, I started really digging deep into the modeling industry and all that stuff, and I found about height requirements and size requirements. So I started noticing what waist size meant and hip size meant and all that stuff in the modeling industry. And obviously, if you see all these models looking a certain way, all of them have this exact same size of their waist, and then you know your waist size, like, it really like killed me inside. I didn't have this stable like concrete base of self-love to see all these women and be okay with it and be okay with the way that my body looked. I had not developed confidence in myself, and I was like super disappointed in the way that I looked. I felt that I didn't look good enough to be a model. I thought that whenever I went to shoots, people were looking at my face and my body thinking like, oh, like she gained weight, like she doesn't look good. I was so, you guys have no idea how anxious I was whenever I did shoots at this time. I was like devastated inside. And even if I went to the gym, I was also like super anxious. I was like thinking so badly about myself and the way that I looked that I had to hold my tears when I did shoots. When I went to the gym, sometimes I started becoming obsessed with measuring me, and I started like measuring me like one day and then the following day and then the following day, trying to be like, did I lose an inch today? Did I do it already? So I got dark, guys, so I had to turn on my light. Anyways, so at this time I found out about eating plant-based too. I was like, okay, I'm done with low carb, like I can't do it anymore, like I'm not happy doing this. So I saw like how vegans eat so much carbs, so much food, and they look amazing, so I was like, I want that. So yes, I went into like eating plant-based again for the aesthetics, but once I started figuring out like my digestive issues, and I started noticing that I wasn't getting sick anymore, and I started noticing that food wasn't making me bloated anymore, and I started figuring out that overall like I was feeling better than when I was doing low carb and better than how I was eating prior to that. So I started looking into all of these girls, and I saw how they had an extremely healthy relationship with food. And I was like, oh my god, like I want that. I want to eat food and not think that this is gonna make me fat. I want to go enjoy desserts and trips with my family and go away and not think like, oh my god, like this food is gonna make me fat. I don't wanna like feel like this anymore. So I started looking into videos of girls with body image issues, and I found so many girls. It's such a common like problem in society. I started seeing girls from all aspects of life, and they were all talking about their body image issues and how hard they were. And I started talking to girls like in person about, I started opening about my struggles and they open about theirs. And it's crazy how many girls I know, like I never knew that they had this or they went through this, and they were like either anorexic or bulimic, or they even went to the hospital, or they had to go to a rehabilitation like facility, or they were so scared of eating food that they just decided not to eat food anymore. Like this is happening to so many girls. So this is the reason why I want to put this video out there. So I started like listening to all these stories, and I started thinking like, wow, this is such a like awful problem that we're having. And it's like, it's because we are feeding this ideas in our minds, and we're not looking into how grateful we should be about the body that we have, and we shouldn't compare it to other people. And if we exercise, we should do it for health reasons. I started, you know, looking at myself in the mirror in the morning and telling myself like 5 to 10 compliments, and progressively I started expressing gratitude every day for all the things that in my life that I have, all the blessings that I have. And I started focusing more on the things I wanted to achieve with modeling, and I started thinking that the way that I look was fine, and I should just love myself the way that I am. And if I go to the gym, it's just to improve my overall health. So moving forward, I have come far so much. Like I haven't cried over my body. The last time I cried over my body, I think was early last summer. And every time I look myself in the mirror, I got to say like, oh my god, you look so gorgeous, you look so pretty, you look beautiful today. And I'm always telling myself compliments. And if I see a photo of myself that I don't like I just try not to say anything negative. If I have something negative to say, I just don't think anything at all. Or I just like tell, hey, you look great, or like, that's a great photo, Andrea. And I move forward with my life. Like I said, I stopped going to the gym for the aesthetics. I've become very passionate about learning all these health related things that are involved with eating and with exercising, that I'm enjoying so much, like the things that I eat and how I work out. And I have found a balance in my life with the gym and the food, that I, for example, eat really healthy at home, and I like what I eat and stuff like that. But I eat 3 to 5 times a week out with my family and my friends, and I don't care if the food is fried, I don't care if it's too salty. Like I really don't care. I'm there to enjoy my time with family and my friends. And when I go to the gym, like I said, I'm working right now. My goal is to be able to do a pull-up without absolutely no assistance, and I am working on a stronger core, because I come to realize that even though I've been doing ab workouts for years, my core is actually very weak. So I'm trying to get it stronger. I'm my current goals right now. So I don't want to make this video like super long, but I just wanted to share my story and share how I'm making myself better. They say, I'm not 100% sure, but they say models are one of the most insecure people in the world. And I read the other day, like Holly like Bieber now, she posted a photo saying how insecure she is, and how she battles with her confidence, and how she scrolls through Instagram and she compares her body to other people's bodies, and how she feels she's not good enough. So if Holly Baldwin, that for me, she has amazing body, it's beautiful, and it's one of the supermodels of the world, has these issues with herself, this means that's something that on the outside doesn't matter how you look, it's how you feel on the inside about yourself. So I hope this video encourages you to look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself you're beautiful. Hope it's encouraged you to stop going to the gym and killing the life out of you, and instead finding things that you enjoy and doing it for your health. I promise you, if you focus on your health, aesthetics are going to come just as a side effect. Like it happened to me. Like I said in this video, my waist was 28 inches, now it's 25 and a half. I lost a few pounds in the process too, but I did zero things to get to that point. I just ate a lot of food. Focus on eating a lot of food. Some people were telling me like, oh, maybe you should eat a little less, but I was, no, I am going to work on a faster metabolism, so I'm gonna eat more food. Because if you want to be a model and you want to make it and you want to be happy, then you have to start working on it. Because it doesn't matter how far you get in life, it doesn't matter if you did a super intense diet and give you the body of your dreams, you're not gonna be happy. That's the thing. And I just want you guys to be happy, and I want happy models to project to other women happy lifestyle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have ever cried about your body, you know that you're not alone, and you know that you're not crazy. Many girls do that, and unfortunately it's the truth. If you guys found this video helpful, please hit that like button. Also comment down below if you have any questions, any thoughts, if you just want to share, hey, I've gone through it too, and thanks for putting this video out there. I will highly appreciate it, because you know, it makes me feel like I'm not alone through this self-love process. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel so you get more petite modeling tips, and also follow me on my Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.